Hello and welcome to the Wholehearted Truths podcast. My name is Emily Schwartz. I'm so excited to be here with you today to share an important message that is something that we can come back to minute by minute every single day. So, as you know, we have a little bit of sass mixed with grit, grace, and a whole lot of faith to lead you to endless possibilities. And if you're watching here on YouTube, you will recognize this background if you follow me on social media. This is where my office is. So welcome. I've got my favorite ticket to Destination Paradise, all of my favorite memories, my books, my whiteboard up here. You are now in the space. And this message that I'm sharing with you today, I hope this is something that you just come back to over and over and you find peace in this. One thing I want to talk to you about is how God is moving in my life. So I think back to a couple of years ago through an opportunity that we were introduced to, and one of our events, one of the core things at the end was an introduction to our founder's best friend. And it was a really big buildup, and we didn't know what to expect. And it was God. He introduced us to God and his walk in faith. And there were just some really powerful conversations and things that had happened from there where my husband and I were like, man, I think we need to just kind of revive our faith walk again. We were both born and raised in the Catholic Church, and we've since decided to move to that more non-denominational feel. That's really where our faith journey kind of kick-started again. And since then, it's just been more voices, more people, more things that we can see in our life that were just leading us down this path. And now the really cool part is seeing God work in this path. I decided to commit to one thing with our church is God time every single day, being in the Word. And so every morning, that's where I start. My Bible's right on my bookshelf. I read through that. I've since incorporated some other practices. I had joined a discipleship group. My husband and I are involved with our church, with volunteering there. The people that we're surrounded by in the work that we do, we're so fortunate where we pray before we do things. And it's just like this full immersion. And now seeing God work in my life in areas where I'm somebody that is stressed, like anxiety is not a light switch that you can flip on or off. It's just a part of me. And a lot of the moments when I would get really anxious, lately I felt really calm. We actually had a big life change happen just this week. I'm recording this on the 20th. I did try to record yesterday, so it was raw on the 19th, but my recording didn't work. So here I am again. And life happened and changed really quickly. Like I had thought I was going to our women's leadership retreat at the end of the week. Turns out my bags are packed for another reason. And Joe and I are heading to part of the adoption journey process, just something along that way. And I normally would have been really freaked out and stressed out about, oh my gosh, okay, so this sprung on us. Now I got to pack my bags and do all of this. I had already done all of that. I packed the bags, everything is ready. I see God moving and working in my life. Also, something that I really thought would cause me a lot of stress, worry, what if, I'm very peaceful of just being in the moment and just being and embracing this part of new and change. And so I challenge you today to just spend some time, sit down, have a piece of paper and a pen. Maybe it's something that you have out for a couple of days. I've done this before too. I just put it on my kitchen counter where we both see it. We can add to it. Where is God moving in your life? It could be the biggest thing. It could be the smallest thing. But when we can really start to see and build that relationship, I promise you amazing things are going to happen from there. So I wanted to get this out there. I wanted this message, like I said, to be real and raw yesterday. But here we are a day later, and it's still so true. So with that, we'll leave you and have a great rest of your day, week, wherever you are off to.